Our next stop on the CBC Spring Sports Media Day Tour is the Geneva Eagles softball team and the aptly named Coach Pitcher. So, Coach, welcome. Thank you for being here. Why don't you start out? Just give us a quick overview of what you expect out of your team this year.
These guys have been working really hard this year, so we're kind of expecting big things out of them.
When you look at this year to last year, I mean, obviously you graduated some players. You have a influx of new talent. Hopefully, how's that kind of balancing out? Are you filling the holes that you had left?
Well, we only graduated one last year, and I have
that
9
makes it easy.
returning lettermen. And the freshman that we picked up this year, she's going to make a big difference right away.
Well, that's what you like to hear, right? So you graduate one, you bring another one in just as talented. So that's good. All right, when you look at too the realignment of the CBC, you're now into the Lake Division with a bunch of those Ashtabula County teams that you probably played non-conference before, and now you're going to play them with a little bit more at stake. Has that inspired the girls a little bit? Are they looking forward to that?
I think it has.
Yes, I'm really excited.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to play Madison.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Coach, I'll come back to you after I talk to the ladies. I'll start right there to your left. For the folks at home, introduce yourself, name, grade, and the position you're going to play this year.
I'll start. My name is Alyssa Palmisano. Obviously, I'm a senior, and I am the starting catcher.
All right. So, Alyssa. Oh, no, I'll come back to – we'll do Alyssa first, and then we'll move down the line. It's all right. Everybody's done it today, so you're not the first. I think I need to introduce it better maybe. But, all right, so Alyssa, coming in senior year, obviously you're excited to be a senior, and but at the same time, every time you step on the field, you're getting closer to the end of your high school career. How do you deal with those emotions?
Well, I am I love softball. I'm attached. All the girls are family. We all get along so well. So I'm trying not to think about our senior and everything, because I'll be so emotional. But it's making me really excited, because since it's my last year, I know we'll go all out. I feel like we've been really good leaders with the girls this year.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
we're getting them excited. We're excited, and we have high goals for this year. So I just have I literally am jumping inside. I'm so excited.
That's great. I love the energy. I hope you play with that same energy. But when you look at this year's team, I mean, obviously you're bringing back a lot of girls. How confident are you that this team is going to be able to make a run at the conference title and a long postseason run?
I'm actually very confident. Everyone's been working really hard at practice, no messing around. They're excited also to work hard. And last year in the conference, we were really close too. So now that it's a little different, I think that we'll have just as a good enough chances being top in the CVC as we did last year, and actually do better. So.
Now you've been all conference a couple of times. You bring a lot of experience behind the dish. Give us a scouting report on you. What do you bring to the field as a catcher?
Well, I've been catching for a while now, even before high school, and I want to throw people out. If I'm being honest, my goal is to throw as many people out as possible. I want to be alert and make sure I can, and make sure all the girls are aware of what's happening, because I'm the eyes of the field. As a catcher, I just want to be that leader on the field, that when they need something, I'll know, I'll be able to tell them, I'll be able to get girls out, I'll be able to because I call pitches for our pitchers as well. So I want to make sure I have good calls there too.
Right. And that was segueing into my next question for you, is talk about your pitching staff and your relationship with those pitchers and how you deal with them, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 different girls that'll throw some innings. There's different personalities you have to deal with, and you have to understand their temperament. So there's a lot on your shoulders. How do you deal with that? And, talk about the girls and how you address each one individually.
So we have, let's see, half of our team could pitch. So we have 5. So I'll start with Annabelle Bragg. She's our starting pitcher. She's a junior this year. I'm really comfortable with her. Me and her are really close. So I've been catching for her. She was the starting pitcher last year. So this is my second year with her, pitching most of the games. And I know her, what her weak pitches there are. I know she doesn't really have any weak ones, but on the days, I know which one her good pitches are, which ones she'll be comfortable hitting more than other ones. And if she doesn't like something, she'll tell me. We're really comfortable in that way. So we work together when I'm calling pitches and when she's pitching to know these girls, we read the girls in the in the pit batter's box and everything. So me and her are really good with each other. And then actually Bailey can pitch a little bit. She plays first majority of the time, but if we need her in our back pocket, she will come. If we need her, she will come off first base just for us to use her. I mean, she's not there a lot, but I'm also really comfortable with Bailey. Gianna Markajon, she's a sophomore. She is in the middle of, I'll go back to Savannah too, because Annabelle is our starting one, and then Savannah is kind of in the middle with G. She has more, what's the word for it? Like movement to hers. They're not as fast as the other pitchers, but she has that movement to like some of the pitches I call. I might be something, but they have like a little bit of a different spin to them. Mm-hmm. So she's good to pull out because she plays second for us right now. I think second or short, whatever. We're working on that right now, but she's really good to pull out when we need a change, like when they're not going to expect it from like Annabelle. Savannah Burton, she's a junior this year. She is our third baseman. But when we put her on the mound, she's a little bit quicker than everyone else. So that's also like a surprise because we have all different speeds. No one on the team is the same speed. And she has some wicked pitches when she's on. Like when she's on a day, she's got it like in the bag, but we really want her on third because she's definitely a key player on third. Yeah. So it's hard to pull her off. And then Kaden Siegel, she is our new freshman this year. She is like in the middle of Savannah and Annabelle, so she's like faster, but her movement is also really quick. Like some of her pitches too surprise me even, like because I'm still learning her movements and everything. So she's a good one as well. She's playing shortstop and second. Her and G are kind of like working for those spots right now and everything. But I'm comfortable with all the pitchers. I mean, mostly Annabelle, but like all of them, they'll tell me what they want. They'll tell me what they're comfortable with for the day. Like it's really good. We have really good like communication skills with everything. So yeah.
Outstanding. I think I'm going to need you to start interviewing people because I love your energy. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Best of luck to you in your senior year. And let's move into the middle now. Name, grade, and position.
I'm Alexa Shuttleworth. I'm a senior, and I play outfield.
All right. So, Alexa, I had Alyssa talk about the pitching staff. Why don't you talk about the outfield?
The outfield? All right. We have actually a lot of outfielders this year. It's going to be really nice to switch it up. I'll start over at left field. We have Addie. She is a sophomore. She's been playing left field for us for a little bit now, and nothing drops when she's out there. And she's also a catcher for when we need her. But I mean, yeah. Moving into center field. Oh, sorry. Finley also plays left. We're kind of like still moving around everyone, but Finley jumps between left and right. She is a junior this year, correct?
Yes. And
she's definitely going to put some depth out there. And for center field, we have Claire Cafaro, and she is a sophomore this year. She also played center field for us last year, and she was phenomenal. And we've had Kaylin Surgeon playing some center for us out there too. And moving into right, I kind of flip between right and center as well. And I think that's everyone.
All right. When you look at this year's team, what do you think the strength of it is going to be?
I feel like we're kind of well-rounded, but our pitching is going to be definitely big for us this year. We have a really good pitching lineup, very diverse, and it's definitely going to strike a lot of batters out, I think.
How excited are you about the divisional realignment that brings in those former rivals that Geneva had in the past?
I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to play Madison as a conference game. It's going to be really fun for us.
All right, sounds good. Give me a breakout player, somebody on your team that you think is going to have a huge year this year.
Even though she's a freshman, I think Kaden Siegel is going to have a phenomenal year, and she's going to really be big for the team in the upcoming years. She's really diverse. She's an amazing fielder, amazing pitcher, amazing hitter. She's going to be really huge for us.
All right, so you're a senior. Write the last chapter of your book. What's it going to say?
Hopefully, state champs. Hopefully, I have a really good year. I mean, I think I've been starting out really good in outfield this year, gained a little bit more confidence back, and hopefully I hit really good. I mean, hopefully I hit some bombs. Yeah.
Outstanding. All right. Well, good luck to you this year. And on to your left, name, grade, and position.
My name is Bailey Evangelista. I'm a senior, and I play first base.
All right, Bailey, we've talked outfield, we've talked pitching, catching. It's infield time. Give us some names. Who's going to make an impact for the Eagles this year?
So we got third base, Savannah. She's one of a kind. Yeah. One of a kind. Nothing really gets past her. Line drives, all that. Yeah, like, I don't even know what to say. She's like good. She's really good. Then we have Kaden on shortstop. She's freshman. she's a little like shy at first. She's getting used to the position and stepping up against all the other players there. She's doing good though. I think she's doing really good.
Yeah.
Who we got? Gianna at second. Gianna, same old same. She's really improved since last year with her
Definitely.
in the triangle deck over there. Yeah. And the one behind 1st, and then me on first.
All right, so looking at your senior year, what are you hoping to accomplish individually and as a team?
Individually, not letting balls drop on first, saving as much as possible, and team wise, winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing. I like it. All right. Well, talk offense with me. Who are the big sticks? Who are the girls that you guys can count on when they step in the plate? They're going to put the ball in play, move runners, and do all those little things you have to do to score a run.
Definitely Alyssa over here. Alyssa's always got probably at least one home run per game.
Yeah.
Any ball if she hits, it's all
Yeah,
out there. Who else do we got?
Caden's
been hitting really well. Savannah.
Yeah, she's our leadoff.
Gianna, Claire, definitely.
Basically, our whole team.
Our whole team is
pretty
pretty good.
Makes it easy, right?
Oh yeah.
Sounds good. Well, good luck to you, ladies. Coach, back to you. The first thing I have to say is your dugout has to be the loudest in the area. I mean, these girls right here are just nonstop talkers. I can't imagine you have a quiet dugout.
No, we never have a quiet dugout. No.
I asked the girls about the outfield, the infield, the pitching, the hitting. Did they miss anything? I mean, what are you looking for people to do this year?
I don't really think they've missed anything. I mean, these guys have worked super hard. I really don't feel like we even have a weak spot on the field right now.
Even our attitude.
Attitudes have been great. They're all working hard. They get along. They're having fun. I mean, they went bowling the other night. So, yeah.
What do you see as the biggest challenges that your team's going to have to overcome, and how do you kind of plan to do that without giving away secrets?
We just have to overcome our throwing errors. We get a little bit excited when the ball comes to us, and we kind of launch it, but we're getting better at that.
Yeah.
Good deal. When you look at the conference, it's going to be a tough conference. A lot of good teams in there, especially bringing in Madison and Jefferson and Conneaut. They've had storied histories. How does that change the way, if at all, that you have to approach those conference games? There's not going to be too many of those games that you can throw your backup pitchers. You have to go out and be ready to play.
I think the girls are up for the challenge. I mean, I think it's better for us. Sometimes we would play like teams that didn't have real good pitching, and then we'd play some that had really good pitching. So I think it'll be more consistent this year. It'll be easier to get into a rhythm.
All right. And then I asked them about players. Anybody they leave out? Anybody that's really impressed you in this preseason?
Actually, I think they've all have impressed me. They're making it very hard to do a lineup.
That's awesome. So good deal. All right, Geneva. Well, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to preview your season, and best of luck to you this season.
Thank you.